It's a lingering problem that plagues many breast cancer survivors.
We're talking about lymphedema. It's a painful swelling that makes it really difficult to do those everyday things. It can also be a constant reminder of the battle with cancer. Dr. Reitman George joins us tonight with a new push to identify and also treat it early.
Yeah, Pam and Karen. So lymphedema is the buildup of fluid in part of the body. It is a common side effect of cancer treatment when lymph nodes are removed or damaged by radiation. While it was once seen as an unavoidable consequence, there's a new focus on catching it earlier and trying to reduce its impact on patients' quality of life. Lymphedema can have a large and lingering effect on breast cancer survivors.
Lymphedema can cause really discomfort. It can cause loss of function. Women can have trouble lifting their arm or using their hand. It can lead to secondary infections of the arm called lymphangitis and really have a significant psychosocial impact and quality of life impact.
That's why early detection of lymphedema is so important, says Dr. Chirag Shah, director of breast radiation oncology at the Cleveland Clinic. Lymphedema was typically diagnosed using a tape measure to track swelling, but Shah's research finds this device called SOZO is much more effective. It uses low-level electrical currents to measure fluid levels in the body. Shah says the device detects lymphedema earlier, making the condition easier to treat.
If we catch lymphedema later in the process, it's often felt to be irreversible if there's significant volume increase and a lot of chronic changes have set in. But if it's caught early, there is data that, including that data from the PREVENT trial, showing that, yeah, women are not progressing to chronic lymphedema and they're actually having that resolve.
Early stages of lymphedema can be treated with stretching, self-massage, and compression garments. More advanced lymphedema may require physical therapy or surgery. Now, Dr. Shah says his take-home message for those who underwent treatment for breast cancer is to be proactive about their risk for lymphedema and to talk to their physician about it. Now, the SOZO device is available at various medical facilities, and we'll put a link on the health page with that story.
And we're talking about this related to breast cancer, but does this affect other cancers as well, the lymphedema?
Yeah, it certainly can, actually. So, generally, it depends on the type of treatment and the location of the lymph nodes that were removed. But for context, about 58% of patients with breast cancer, melanoma, or pelvic area cancers are at risk for developing lymphedema. So this is definitely a big problem, and the swelling can really be profound.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Thank you, Doc. We appreciate it.